Hi everybody, this is my reflection for week 12 and question number 1. I was surprised as far as it goes with the citation or the copyright. Actually, I was surprised that so many people I feel break that law. I mean, I know a history teacher when I was a kid, and I know even fellow teachers that I work with that use videos every single day off the internet that they show the kids. And more than not, they're not on an educational uh, site, and they're not something they paid for. And I was really blown away as far as how many people actually are breaking that copyright law that probably don't even think about it, and even just getting pictures off the internet and other places. I was really blown away about actually reading and taking the time to learning that, and then how many people are actually using and breaking it. As far as the fair law goes, I thought it was kind of crazy, just the truth as far as, is that most people think that educators can use or take as much video that they want or whatnot, but technically they can only use about 10 seconds of video. And that's not a lot of information, and I really don't think anybody really uses or takes the time to educate themselves, or they just don't care and don't think they're going to be caught. And I think that's crazy, and people should do better with that. Question number 2. We actually just recently, in my mind, is a big issue. The seventh grade kids at the school I work at were instructed to make quilt blocks, and one of the girls traced the K-State Wildcat symbol on, or the head on their uh, barn quilt, and I feel like that's not right and shouldn't have been okayed, because that's not originality to start out with. But that's another bag of worms. But copyright issue as far as that, you can't buy things or do things with having those kind of college logos on your shirts, or all sorts of things, and yet she was able to do that. So I could see that being an issue. um, I do think it could be a big deal. I mean, obviously people aren't too worried about it, and they do what they want, but yet it's like, you're stealing from others, you're doing things without asking, and I think it could be a big deal. And I feel like teachers should be more educated and actually care and take time to learn and do right, so then they can actually show and expect students to do better. Teach them, the right thing young, I guess is what I'm trying to say. As far as the quiz goes, I didn't do too well. I mean, I got a 70 something percent. A lot of the questions, though, that I missed, I really thought it would go that way, and it didn't. And then so I went back and reread the articles, and I understand why now. It was my lack of education growing up, and I definitely could see difference now. So thanks, and have a great week.